What's up, y'all? Welcome to Gold Dirty Bastards. Episode 108 episode. Yet this is our 3rd-year anniversary date. We started 3 years ago. Shit, hard to believe.
Good shit. Good shit.
It's been
Congrats.
little bit of a crazy putting the podcast together, but it's been a good time with the homies. Been fun, ups and downs, some behind the scenes stuff, but it's been all good. It's been a good experience. Been fun. Got us through the panic. We love talking. Basically, what we do here is basically a watered down version of what we do in group chat. Basically,
P-rated.
Yeah,
Still
this
bad.
is the PG-13 version.
This is
basically.
the bastard edition of the group chat.
Yeah, if you're first time tuning in, we talk boxing, football, UFC, movies, streaming, TV shows, all that good stuff. We talk a little bit of everything. I know we're a little bit different in that arena. Not a lot of people want to mix up. Most people want to just talk about one subject and that's it. But here we're some bastards. We ain't afraid to talk about whatever we want, and we'll let you know. We don't have Womack here tonight cussing everybody out, but I could fill in. What the fuck is up, y'all? Bitches. That's as Measy would say. We got a comment here. Clean bastards. Yeah. One of the PG.
What up, Danny? What's cracking, Danny?
So shit.
What we starting off?
We're gonna talk a little Warriors,
of
course, Niners. What we're watching. We're probably I say probably because we always end up going 2 to 3 hours, but hopefully we keep it under hour and a half tonight. We'll see. No Womack tonight.
That's definitely saving us 30-45 minutes right there.
He's taking some Wiggins.
Your mic is kind of like your mic is you kind of like repeat like your mic is repeating itself or something like that.
Damn. Let me see if I can fix it right quick.
What's up, Danny? What's cracking?
Testing. Is that any better or same or what?
Now you got a little static.
Damn. Yeah, I might have to switch up and go on the laptop real quick. If they still doing shit.
Yeah. Like I think the last word you say repeats it or something like that.
That's weak. I don't know. This fucking M2 Mac be lumming it. Shit, I'm breaking up the laptop real quick. I'll be right back. Just go ahead and talk about Josh. Got a new manager. That's your shit.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I know the Niners. The Giants were talking already. I don't know if it's officially announced, but they were saying Bob Melvin. Looks like he's going to be the next manager for the year San Francisco Giants. Today, the Arizona Diamondbacks clinched the National League pennant. Kind of surprised. I did not expect them to advance and go to the World Series. I thought for sure it would be the Braves or the Phillies, but I did pick the Rangers early in April. The Rangers to make the World Series, so I got a little bet going on. Posted early in the season, in April. So yeah, it's going to be. I believe the game one will be on Friday. I'm not sure who's the visitor or who's the. Well, let me double check where it's going to be taking place. Where the first game one for the World Series. It looks like it's going to be in. It's going to be in Texas Rangers. Diamondbacks will be the road team. Quick prediction: I think the Rangers could sweep this. There was one time the Arizona was in last. I believe there were 51-54 mid-June or something like that. They did have one time the best record in the National League. So usually that's what happens when a team that gets hot in the wild card. We've seen it. They advance to the National League, but I just thought Philly were a better team. But I didn't get to watch the whole series. But what I heard was the Bills kind of choked in the last game. But we'll see what happens with the with the World Series, but I got Rangers in 4. Let me see if is there any comments. Let me check. Let me peep it out real quick. So let me see. Let me read the comments through YouTube. So what we got? Let me know. Yeah, Bochy. Yes. Oh yeah, you're gonna have a lot of Giants fans. Going for the cheering the Rangers. You know, they got Bochy. That's what's up. You know, this will be his third team that he takes the World Series. He took the Padres. Um, he was unsuccessful there. Won 3 World Series with the Giants: 2010, 2012, 2014. So that's what's up. I mean, Bochy's definitely a Hall of Famer. Um, definitely, yeah, he's making his mark in baseball history. And yeah, like I said, I think the Rangers could sweep this. Maybe Arizona wins 1 game, but pretty much I don't see the Diamondbacks doing any damage, beating the Diamondbacks. But yeah, let me know if anybody watching. Let me see what's your prediction. Anybody got the Rangers or the Diamondbacks? And shout out to Evan Longoria. He's a former Giant. He's with the Diamondbacks. Um, he's going to the World Series. I believe last time he went to the World Series was when he was Tampa Bay, and I think that was in 2008. So shout out to him. But pretty much that's what we got right now for the World Series. Yeah, but I haven't seen anything official yet. But the Giants are going to be picking Bob Melvin to be their next manager for the San Francisco Giants. So, um,
Yo, you hear me now?
yeah, you cool? Yeah, you good?
Fuck is my camera doing though?
Oh, your camera's tripping. Yeah, so Bob Melvin was
must have
fired
been
by the
errors
Padres.
tonight.
Somewhat, everybody expected the Padres to be in the playoffs, but they just couldn't figure shit out. They had a solid ass team with Soto. I think Tatis was injured. Actually, no, I think Tatis suspended for a couple of games. Then he came back. Machado, solid squad, but yeah. So Bob Melvin, I'm not sure if there is an announcement with Bob Melvin. I wouldn't be surprised if it happens after the World Series or maybe right before, maybe on Friday. So, but I haven't seen anything official yet.
All right. So is my audio better now?
Yeah, it's cool.
No more. Yeah, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. So M2 Mac is better than M1 Mac. That's official. That's how it's been with me. Like every time I try to remember I was having a lot of audio issues like last year when I was
Mm-hmm.
using the Mac Mini M1. So since I got my laptop, that seems to be more steady when I'm at home. Shit, when I'm out on the road, when I'm out in the fucking field, it'd be kind of weak. But here, when I got the good wireless and shit, Wi-Fi popping off, it's legit. Let's see. Well, let's get right into the fucking Niners now that we got the Giants and the baseball talk out the way. Hopefully, Big Lil hits that. Hopefully, he hit that parlay
That
or whatever that
straight bet that early
that prop
April.
bet you put in, futures
Yeah.
bet.
Let's go
Shit?
Bochy.
There we go. So Niners lose to Vikings. I got some thoughts on this. I let it be known in the group chat last night, but shit, give me your take on the Niners because I'm gonna have some shit to say. So let you get your shit off real quick
Well, I
on
saw the second
just
half.
the whole situation.
Yeah, second half. Second week that CMC fumbles. That was not. Um, I mean, it happens, but still though. Yeah, he's getting hit a lot hard. I mean, I don't think CMC's 100%. As you can see, he's not running full, just hard like he was running before in the previous weeks that we've seen him. Purdy, I don't know what's up with those passes that he's doing. I think he's trying to put some touch in it, but just fucking up with his accuracy. It seems like he's just letting it flow. Uh, I mean, last year, we started 2-3 or something like that. This year we're 5-2 right now. Am I am I in panic mode? Not necessarily. I know this team. I mean, we know this team could win a Super Bowl, but the way how they're doing it right now, playing against two teams that we're supposed to win, I mean, Cleveland Browns, the Browns do have a solid defense, top rated defense in the league. But still, though, you expect the Niners to find a way, which they could. Moody missed the field goal. This week they have a chance to win comeback. Vikings missed their field goal, and then they're moving the ball. Everything's looking, they could, they can get the dub, get the win, but it's just she's just falling apart at this, and those late runs, either for the tie or the win. So hopefully they bounce back, but they do have a challenge with Cincinnati this Sunday.
Yeah, it's another tough game.
Teams just, the teams that kind of figured it out, the Niners are, you got to throw that football, under 3 seconds, because it's known that has a quick release, and that's what is getting done. I mean, as soon as we think like we're, Niners are going to get a sack, but somehow Cousins gets out of the pocket, throws it, gets a first down, or just our secondary either. Some of these fucking penalties are weak, but I get it. Once teams are once a quarterback figures out, that okay, I got to throw this ball under 3 seconds, right before pressure, a sack or a hit, and the defense, then our secondary defensive backs are going to get caught for some dumb shit, something whatever. I think they could bounce back. It's going to be a test. And this is, I think they could bounce back and just figure out. We were playing the first five weeks. We were playing clean football, no really bad penalties, and the last 2 weeks we just been doing with some dumb shit. Maybe the team needs to, realize that everybody, we're like a couple weeks ago we were favored to win the Super Bowl, so everybody's gonna be playing tough against us. So then we got to realize teams are gonna come do their best, and then we just can't. We got to be 100%. You just can't be doing some dumbass shit.
Sugar now says this Niner defense can't win a Super Bowl. Barley called out Juwan Jennings on that route. Purdy's arm ain't healthy. Okay, so my take on the game, big time letdown. I think first of all, it was a kind of a mistake to play CMC. I've been questioning the high usage rate the last, the whole season. It's been questionable. Somebody posted, I think he has already like 100. Well, going into the game, I think he had like 133 touches, and everybody else, like the highest was like 30, 35, I think, on the offense, something like that. So he's touching the ball too much. Like you said, we become one-dimensional. Teams are figuring out you take away CMC, you slow them down a little bit. You have the defense playing an average game, and that Brock Purdy MVP talk stops. I never subscribed to that shit. I never called him elite. He's not a bad quarterback, but he's a system quarterback. I feel that's true when people say that. When Shannon Sharp said that, I 100% agreed. He's a product of all the great weapons around him. No other, well, I guess you could say Miami, maybe. Tua has similar weapons, maybe a little bit more speed. But, we have CMC, so I'd say he's better than Mostert. So you got Mostert. You got CMC, you got Debo, you got Ayuk, you got Trent Williams, and you got Kittle. So you got Pro Bowl level guys at all three phases, receiving, running, and tight end. So he has tons of weapons, right? So in the Browns game, Debo went out. CMC was banged up. Trent got banged up. So what you're seeing now is the Brock Purdy without all those weapons. And like I said, he's, a slightly above average quarterback, a little bit better than Jimmy, definitely more mobile than Jimmy. But he has some of the tendencies of Jimmy, as you see with those 2 interceptions at the end of games. That was Jimmy-esque. That was like, if you were to say, give me your Jimmy G impression, that would be a Jimmy G impression. 2 interceptions to lose the game. Last week against the Browns, he didn't play well enough to win that game. I know a lot of people saying, well, he brought him down to kick the field goal. Yeah, true, but that was all Ayuk. Ayuk broke it 40 yards. Brock tried to throw an interception on that first play of that drive.
Same thing again.
Last night as well.
Yeah,
So what you're seeing
first
is
passing play.
teams are starting to take, and I said this, good teams are going to say, like they did to Jimmy, they figured out, let's load the box, let's take away the run game, let's take away that underneath shit and make them beat us with their arm. So they were running some robber. One of those interceptions was on the robber, where they had the robber down in the middle and just picked one of
Mhm,
those. I think it was like a drag route or something. Pick one
mhm.
of those off. So this is a blueprint on the Browns. Kind of put out a blueprint on how to beat us. I mean, it's not going to work for every team
Jamming,
because not every team has the
yeah,
personnel. But the good teams like
jam
the
our
Phillies, because
receivers.
if we want to go to a Super Bowl, that road is going through Philly. I think
Oh,
that's
yeah.
pretty evident. I know a lot of Niner fans are talking shit about Philly. I've always expected Philly to be there and then with us. I know they were like, oh, they had a bad start, but you win in those games. The same thing, like, you want to get those wins early on. It doesn't matter how you get them. You want to get those wins, get that first seed. Um, you don't want to peak too soon. And I said this about the Niners. We kind of maybe peaked a little bit too soon.
Yeah.
Usually we start out slow. This year we came out fast. I don't really don't know what the blame is. I think you can blame injuries for sure. Yes, the defense has struggled, but when you say the defense has struggled, when you look at some of these other quarterbacks, what they have to work with, if you said your defense is only going to give up 22 points, they would still be in that, pretty close to winning that game, like a Mahomes, like a Herbert. I don't know about Herbert's coaching is terrible, so uh, I don't know, but I'm just saying, like, when Purdy doesn't have that rock solid defense, when Purdy doesn't have everything going, you're seeing what Purdy really is, in my opinion, which is a good
Mhm.
quarterback, a good system quarterback. I don't know. We've talked about it here multiple times. I don't think you didn't fully buy in. Like I seen some people buying in online where they're talking about, oh, I'll take him over Mahomes. I'll take
Yeah.
him over Montana. Look, he's got a better start to his career than Montana. He's got a better start. He's the next Brady. And it's like, can we pump our brakes here? Can we
Yeah.
fucking relax? Can we remember Nick Mullins, who a lot of people crowned? I never crowned him. Jimmy G. I was on the Jimmy G train. I can't front. I thought he was going to be a
Mhm.
franchise quarterback. I was wrong on that. Cap, I was in the start. I was on the Cap bandwagon, but I was kind of quick to see some of the bad play from Cap, and I was one of the first ones to kind of say, I think we need to move on, or at least bring in somebody to compete with him. We had a lot of arguments in group chat
Yeah.
about that. Um, so I don't know. It's just like pump the brakes because the same thing with Cap. People were talking about, oh, he's going to the Hall of Fame. Ron Jaworski, this is a
Yeah,
Hall
yeah,
of
yeah.
Fame quarterback off one season, like, and
Yeah.
the same thing with Brock. We what are we 10, 14 games in his career,
Mhm.
and it's just it's weird, and it's weird to hear
Yeah.
the support for Brock. Oh, now it's about, oh, he's a young quarterback, he's gonna
Yeah.
grow. But when we had Trey, who's actually a couple months younger than Brock, we were just throwing him out the window without giving him a shot. So
Mhm.
I still think Trey got a raw deal. I'm not saying Trey's going to come in and win that game last night, but there was no patience with Trey in
Oh,
this
yeah.
from this fan
I would've
base.
yeah, I would've kept them still on the team. But yeah,
Yeah, there was no patience. And Bosa, we need to bring up Bosa. He doesn't get a lot of
I hope
heat
yeah.
online. Me and Baxter, I mean Swift or whatever you want to call the guy, Womack. Uh,
Well, me
Me and
easy.
Womack been saying we've been getting some arguments about people because we've been calling out Bosa since last season. You can go check the
Yeah.
tapes. We've been calling him
Yeah.
out since last playoffs where he disappeared. You can say all this double team shit, but I see guys getting double teamed all the
Mhm.
time and still causing havoc. Like the elite players, TJ Watt gets double teamed.
Yeah.
Uh, Aaron Donald's always got double teamed. Chris Jones gets double teamed. So we're not just gonna pretend like, oh, these him not getting sacks doesn't make a difference because our whole team is suffering. You could say
Yeah.
it's Wilkes. It is a little bit on Wilkes, I believe, too. But in the grand scheme of things, when you pay Bosa that kind of money, you're not paying him that money to fucking model in his underwear for Kim Kardashian. You're paying him to get sacks. So it's time for Bosa to step it the fuck up. He's going
Oh,
on
ju yeah.
3.5 sacks. What is it? The last
2.5.
7 or 8 games?
Yeah.
No, I think
7
like
games.
9 games because you're
Oh,
going
okay.
back to the playoffs if you count the
Okay.
playoffs.
Yeah, yeah. I thought for sure we would be yeah, like right before the season started. I said, oh yeah, we're gonna get a shitload of sacks. Maybe not a. I mean, especially with Bosa, with the whole late contract extension. He didn't play preseason. I was like, all right, I'll give him a couple weeks, and then we should start seeing those total sacks for especially for him start adding up. But now we haven't seen anything, and it's just I think just teams have figured out you got to got to throw that ball away quick. That pressure's in that D lines, and that it's causing pressure. It's just that we're not seeing those sacks. We're not seeing loss of yardage. We're not seeing
Yeah.
strip fumbles and
And for
all that
me,
shit.
you can't just dismiss this whole Bosa thing and be like, oh, well, he's not getting
Yeah,
sacks, but he's still causing this and
yeah,
that.
the pressures and
Because last year, when everybody was pushing him to get the defensive player of the year, it was all about the sacks. So what is
hmm
it? Let's keep it consistent. The
yeah,
sacks matter or the sacks don't. Because when
yeah,
you guys were pushing for him to get the defensive player of the year, that was the first thing they were saying. Oh, he leads the league in sacks. But now
yeah,
sacks don't matter. Like, what is it? Come on,
yeah,
fellas. Like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Like,
Like the only player that
we
we,
gotta call it how we see it. When Bosa not playing good, we gonna call it out, and that's what we do around here. We
yeah,
don't sugarcoat
and
shit.
yeah.
Tough love.
The only one I've really seen that's been putting pressure heavy on the QBs is fucking Gregory, and we just picked him up, from a couple of weeks ago. So
Hargrave has had a couple,
Hargrave,
decent games. He's been
yeah,
disappearing though too.
yeah, and Armstead, and well, we haven't seen Drake Jackson. It just we saw
Drake's
these
been a
guys.
disappointment after week one.
Yeah, so we haven't seen anything about that. So you basically, this is when you start, and these questions start, coming up, especially when you have a 2-game losing streak, and especially when you're losing to the Browns and you're losing to the Vikings, and then our schedule's got to get tough. I mean,
Yeah, that was what I say. This is the tough part coming up.
yeah, yeah,
This the beginning was kind of
yeah,
easy.
yeah.
I think we got a stretch where
We got
we
Cincy
got
next, like
we got
bye
Cincy,
week,
then Tampa, right?
Jacksonville, and then
Jacksonville,
and then I think we
Seahawks,
have
Eagles,
Seahawks,
Seahawks, Ravens, or something
Ravens,
like that.
yeah,
I think
yeah.
Cardinals might be between at the end.
Yeah,
So
Cardinals in late December. But yeah, we're gonna see that schedule. Like, it's gonna get tough. And then, like you said, we definitely. I mean, and then
Will,
just the way how we do.
I've always called for a true number one deep threat on this team. I don't think Debo or Ayuk are number ones. I caught a lot of flack when I said that. I've
Mhm,
been saying that for years. I think they're
yeah.
both really good number twos. Um,
hmm
Ayuk is not a number one receiver in my book. Neither is Debo. They're good players. They're good in our system, but they're not the true prototypical uh,
Yeah.
type one. Wide receiver ones. High balls over the middle. Did remind Sugar not. Thanks for tuning in. Did
hmm
remind him of Jimmy G.
Yeah.
What's up,
What's up,
Hondo?
Hondo?
Wilkes blew the end of the first half.
Yeah. That
Not playing. I
that
mean,
play
he
was.
did. That was a terrible play call,
hmm
but Moody Ward got punked on. Let's be honest. He got hogged on by a
hmm
rookie. Um,
Yeah.
he had a pick. Didn't he
But
have a
still,
pick
though,
earlier
it's
in the
right
game?
before. Yeah. It was. It was. Well,
There should have been
I.
safety help. That playing Madden.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. You don't. Yeah. Especially right before the half, and that was it right there. That was that. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was
I
unacceptable.
thought for sure. Personally, I thought we were going to come back and win that game and not cover.
Mhm.
I figured we win by a field goal or something, but to Minnesota's credit, they played fucking good. Kirk Cousins was
Mhm.
lights out. Honestly, I would take Kirk Cousins over Purdy. I mean, I kind of been saying that for a while. I'm not the biggest Kirk Cousins guy, but it was evident last night. He did more
Yeah.
with less, right? Against a
Yeah.
better defense on paper.
Mhm.
So, I mean, and Shanny would be in heaven. You'd have the happiest Shanny you ever had. He'd be fucking
Yeah.
smiling,
I mean,
calling
we
how
were
his
just
deep
a couple of
passes.
weeks ago we were saying, right on to right on for Purdy, for playing, pretty damn good. That ended that Cousins to Niner trade talk, and
Well, I never
um
said that. I always said
yeah,
he was just dumping shit
yeah.
off and having Debo break it 40 or 50.
hmm
Only good for about one or two throws
Yeah.
a game, but yeah, that's neither
Yeah.
here
So
nor there.
but this is right now too. I would say this is where Lynch should be looking. Where is our weakness? Where could we upgrade? Where we could get some players just fill in, because it's either it's. I
Sugar
mean, you
now
just
says
saw.
trade for Cousins tomorrow.
Yeah. We saw the Eagles already made some moves. They picked up Julio Jones. They also
And
traded
Byard,
with Byard from Tennessee. So that's it's pretty much you're putting all your money on the table right now. That's what the Niners need to do, because now you're 5-2. Who else is 5-2? The Lions. Lions are 5-2.
Lions. The Lions got stomped 38-6
Uh,
by the
who
Ravens.
else?
That was a parlay breaker for a lot of people, I
hmm
believe. I know I got
Uh,
fucked up on that one.
are the Cowboys? No, Cowboys are what, 4-2,
Cowboys are 5-2 as well, I
five and
believe.
two as
Yeah,
well. Okay,
maybe
yes.
4-2. I think they had a bye. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so now you got these teams, that are right with you now. So these first 7 games that we had, they should, the way that we were playing the first 5 weeks should have been 7-0, uh, but not. So, you got to
Oh, I
start.
got breaking news. What is it here? Hold up.
What you got?
Some
What you got?
UFC shit. Something about John Jones. It just popped up on my phone. Something
John
about
Jones.
John Jones. Let me look if I can see it on the internet. Some John Jones breaking news. I guess maybe he's pulling out of the fight. He was
John
scheduled to
Jones
fight
is out of
Stipe. I
the.
know that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
John Jones is out of the heavyweight title defense against Stipe Miocic at UFC
Stipe.
295.
Due to what?
Stipe. Yeah.
Does it say?
Yeah.
It
John
doesn't
Jones
say
is
what
out
it's
of
due
the
to.
UFC heavyweight. What was that?
Doesn't say what it's due to. What kind of injury? Was it injury? Is it personal? Oh, pectoral injury. 23 minutes
Mm,
ago, Fox Sports News. So probably a torn pec, I'm guessing. Just I'm not a doctor. I just play one on this podcast. Dr. Nip. So yeah, John Jones out. Breaking news
mm.
if you're a UFC fan. He will not be taking on Stipe Miocic
Oh,
at
that would have
the
been a.
pay-per-view. So I
Yeah.
don't know who they're gonna have to fill in or if they're gonna cancel the card or whatever. But back to Niner talk. That was
It
just
says here, uh, the card. Instead, there will be an interim title fight between Tom Aspinall versus Sergey Pavlovich.
what? So what about Stipe? He just kind of has to get put on ice. That ain't whatever. I don't know. Dana be doing weird shit.
Jerry Prochak and Alex Pereira will be the new main event.
That's a good
UFC
fight
just
right there.
announced.
That's a good fight. Very good
So,
fight.
yeah.
All right. So back to Niners losing to the Vikings. Yeah, just ugly. It's been an ugly couple days for the Bay Area sports. Warriors blew a game tonight. We'll talk about that in a little while.
Mm-hmm.
Giants hiring
Bob
Moneyball
Melvin.
fucking managers. They're trying to do Moneyball too
Yeah,
with cheap ass Farhan.
old school type of
Uh,
manager. Maybe that's what the Giants
Farhan.
need. They try to go with more of
Nah,
a younger
man, they're just
approach with
going for
Gabe
the cheap,
Kapler.
cheap, 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 cheap,
Um,
cheap, cheap, cheap,
hopefully with
cheap.
Bob Melvin, we probably get some players.
Yeah,
I know
you
there's a
get
couple of
some get
Japanese players.
Moneyball players, a couple guys who
Get
can
some.
bunt, and maybe
I know there's 2 Japanese players. Giants are rumored to be the number one
don't worry, we're gonna get
landing
outbid.
spot, but we'll see. We'll see.
We'll be
So,
outbid for that.
but for right now, let's go Boch. Let's go Rangers. So
All
don't
right,
waste a lot of
so
time.
back to the angry Niner talk. Like Leo said though, like I'm not like saying the season's over or anything like that,
Nah, hell
but
no.
we definitely have some deficiencies that need to be addressed. Offensive line play,
Mhm.
and I've said this. Once Trent goes down, this offensive line is subpar. He's the
Yeah.
anchor.
I
Him
mean,
and
it's
Banks. Left side is fine
yeah.
when they're healthy.
Yeah.
Right side, I don't know about that right side.
Yeah. I mean, it's I mean, that's another thing
Corner
too.
play.
Let's say,
Corner play's been terrible.
yeah. Yeah, I would have played yesterday. I would have, I mean, with CMC, with the talk about slight tear. I mean, why not just put Jordan
Jordan
Mason up
Mason
there
didn't have
most of the
one
time?
touch.
Like,
That's
why not?
questionable
I'm like, why not? I mean, also,
because Shanahan is proven to be a fucking weirdo when it comes to running back carry distribution. I mean,
yeah,
we've talked
yeah,
about it a
yeah,
million times on this podcast. He just has a weird way of handing out rushes. It's
yeah.
been going back to the Super Bowl with Mostert. He didn't
Hmm.
want to give him the ball. Didn't have Breida touch the ball in the Super Bowl. Just
Yeah,
weird, guys that help you out. You just don't want to give them the ball. I
yeah.
think maybe with Mason, we did see some fumbleitis in preseason, so I don't know if he's fumbling in practice. I'm not around the team like that
Yeah,
to.
true,
I mean,
true.
maybe we could get one of them Grant Cohns to figure that out for us. We
Yeah,
could ask him.
yeah. And another thing too, like no, like, and then when once I heard that Debo wasn't playing, I thought, oh, maybe Ronnie Bell gets some playing time. Nope, we don't see
Yeah,
none of that. I mean, it just
no Danny
we
Gray.
don't. I don't. Yeah, that's another thing. Is
Danny
he still
Gray's a
hurt?
ghost right now. Where
Yeah,
is that guy?
yeah. That's another
He's
thing
our
too. I was like,
fastest deep. Somebody mentioned deep threat receivers. That's our fastest deep threat
yeah.
receiver, and
I mean,
I guess because Purdy doesn't have the arm, they don't try to use him. That was kind of like a Trey guy.
it just when it comes to those deep throws, it's just I think. Well, I mean, I think it got better the last week or two. Purdy's
I have posted. Hold on, because I have the stat here. I remember I posted it in group chat earlier. Um, it was from Jesse. Uh, so the last 2 weeks for Purdy, 8 of 23 on throws beyond 10 yards with 3 interceptions. That's not good. 8 of 23 beyond 10 yards with 3 interceptions. Yeah, that's not. That ain't elite level. Uh, and yeah, another thing that's funny, they were killing on Trey for losing a monsoon game, but they were saving Brock when it was barely even raining in that Browns game.
I don't. Damn, no, that monsoon wing. Yeah, it's where it was was
Much
what
more
way
worse.
much worse. Yeah. So
I
I
mean,
think just
Browns are a better
The
team than the
Browns
Bears for
defense, yeah,
sure.
that defense was just stopping us, and that's what they seemed like too. Like, what like I mean, I only saw the second half of the Vikings game, but I was just like, why are we? Why does it feel like we're getting punked on? We're not doing anything. I would use these guys, like Kittle. I mean, I know Kittle had a good game. I
Kittle had a
mean, he had
decent game.
yeah, but why not use him a little bit more? Also, like I was saying, yeah, put Ronnie
Well,
Bell. Just start doing some
get creative with the
get creative. Yes,
formations.
yes,
Have
yes,
Kittle in the backfield with McCaffrey at the same
yeah,
time. 2 running back shotgun set.
yeah.
You could do that with Debo as well when he gets back. Those are guys you can move around the field a little bit more. Have 2 running backs. What's wrong with having go back to the old
Hmm.
school West Coast offense? Niners used to run the pro set where you have the two running backs on the field at the same time. So you could have Elijah Mitchell or you could have Jordan Mason and McCaffrey
Hmm.
just to give defenses a little bit different look. It seems
Hmm.
like we got that same stale formation. We do the motion and it's like, all right, and we're not even running the jet sweeps anymore.
Yeah, we're
So
not doing them. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Once again, I'll say like these two losses that we had. Yeah, suck, but I mean, we have the ball, we have opportunity to get the win, and usually, like, so you start figuring it out. Like, all right, well, we came back. I mean, at least you have, you say, okay, we did something good. I mean, yeah, we played like shit, and then our defense wasn't, wasn't solid, and we were slow to, get the ball moving. The second week in a row that we only scored 17 points. So, I mean, they got to figure out something now. Like, just like you said, just get creative. Start, those motions. Get Jordan. Like I was saying, Jordan Mason a little bit more. Get in there. Get him. I mean, we've seen him. Um, he just he gets stuck. Like, I mean, with Shanny just gets stuck in his mode. Like, nah, I got this. I got this. And nah, bro, we lost 2 games in a row now. So hopefully we bounce back against Cincy. See if they made any adjustments. That's what it is. Just make some adjustments, and hopefully we
uh
get the dub.
I think it's
I think
kind of evident too
what's the
that
spread for Sunday?
Mike McDaniel was the more creative one in the offense. Because you see some of
Uh,
the plays he's running from Miami. I know they have quicker, faster
mm,
personnel, but their
mhm,
run game plays are a lot more intricate and more um, daring. Shanny's gotten a little bit vanilla the last 2 seasons.
mhm.
McCaffrey helps him out a lot because you know
Yeah,
he's
that was.
McCaffrey. But I do think there is something to that. Mike McDaniel was a little bit better and more creative in the run game. He was a run game specialist for a while, so I think there's that too.
Mhm.
What is Sugar Not says? It's not over, but every time I brag about this team, they make me eat the biscuit. Yeah, man, that's why we promote. Big Leo has been a big proponent of one game at a time on this podcast.
Mhm.
Um, our
When we
fan
get
base,
time
though,
for it.
man, our fan base is annoying,
Yeah,
bro. We have way too
yeah,
many homers. The whole Brock Purdy is better than Montana,
yeah.
Mahomes,
After the Cowboys
Brady,
victory, oh shit, we look like we might go 17-0. I'm like,
GOAT,
yo,
calling him the GOAT. Brock
relax.
is him. And it's like, I mean, I get you guys want to be excited, but at the same time, it's like, man, this guy hasn't even had a full season yet, and you're crowning him. So I just don't get it, you know. Uh,
Mhm.
and the throws he makes a lot of throws that are easy ass throws. He'll throw a 0 yard route to Debo, and that'll get broke 25 yards. A 5 yard route to Debo gets broke 35 yards. A 5 yard pass to McCaffrey gets broke 35 yards. I know
Mhm.
some of that is the system West Coast offense, but I mean, you're not asking them to do much. You're just basically asking them to operate on cruise
Mhm.
control. So you're
Yeah.
seeing when teams are starting to play a little bit tighter, the coverages are getting a little tighter. Some of that stuff is going away. Those wide open passes aren't there. You're seeing a
No,
more
there was
human Brock Purdy. Uh,
yeah, there's some
he had a
plays, I
great,
mean,
he had a good first half.
yeah.
First 3 quarters. Fourth quarter played like shit. Let's call it how it is.
Mhm.
So
Uh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah, I
Honda,
mean,
you were
th
tripping on that shit. I don't know what the fuck you were talking about. Oh, Montana. Okay, never mind.
Yeah,
My bad, Honda.
hopefully, yeah. I mean, yeah, hopefully, Brock bounce back from these 2 terrible losses. I mean, especially just given that first play of that we only had like a minute left, a minute 40, a minute 40 left. First pass he does almost a pick, and last week the same shit too, almost got a pick. So I just think he's just to slow down, relax a little bit. Maybe the game's a little bit too fast, or maybe just looking was it not too stressful, but those last,
Well, the wide open throws aren't there as much the
yeah,
last couple weeks. He usually he does get a lot of wide open throws.
yeah, yeah. He's I
Where
think
I'm talking about like where there's 2 or 3 guys wide open.
uh-huh.
So they're like, oh, it's his elite processing skills. It's like, come on, man. Anybody could process fast when you got guys
Yeah,
running wide the fuck open.
yeah. Yeah, I
So
mean,
you're seeing more of like
yeah,
this is good
it,
for him though because he can learn
yeah,
from this stuff.
exactly. Yeah, that was say like with that pick. What he could have done was, yeah, he moved forward. I mean, he moved up the pocket. I thought he could have ran it, but still, though, the clock is ticking. You only got no more timeouts. I think it's like 30 seconds left. If that pass is not there, just throw it away. Just throw it away.
You
Because
Will had mentioned something. Do you think his arm is fully healthy?
I haven't seen him. Usually, you'll see
That
like,
pass he threw to I think it was Ayuk, where it was
mhm.
like by his feet. I was like, oh man, I don't know about that. Was like
I think he
slippery
just,
stuff.
yeah, I
Off
think he
balance.
just off balance. That's the things, yeah. That like that pick he was moving forward and he
Yeah,
like moved
doing
his
too much
body.
sometimes.
Yeah, it's just like if I want to say look like he's forcing it. Uh,
Sometimes he runs out of the pocket too early too.
mm, yeah. Um, but yeah, hopefully he just bounces back. And
Oh, we have a Womack sighting. Slow release, lobbing the ball a lot. Yeah, some of them
yeah,
passes were looking
some
duckish.
floaters, but yeah, some
The
little
ones down the
floaters.
middle.
There's some passes he looks good, and there's some passes you're like, yo, what the fuck? And
And
then he's
that's
been,
what
I
I was
mean,
telling y'all when we were arguing last week about it, that MVP. Well, not last 2 weeks ago. I think we had a bye week
no, we say
about that MVP talk.
CMC, but even CMC doesn't look healthy. I think that's what it is. The downfall for this team is that
Well, that's what I
CMC
said because
is not
CMC is the MVP, not Brock.
is hurt, and they just Debo's
That's what
not
I
playing.
said. CMC is
So
the MVP of this team, not Brock. So when
I said
CMC
that.
struggles a little bit, no, I think Baxter, Womack, whatever his name was, he was
No,
saying
we
something.
did say the dark horse candidate for MVP.
I said he don't even belong in the fucking conversation.
I
And
said
now
dark
that
horse.
Jordan Love talk,
Jordan Love didn't
they
look
both
good.
looking kind of lummy. Brock was looking kind of lummy last 2 weeks too, though.
Jordan Love did not look. I seen that game. I was like, nah, bruh. But yeah, hopefully we bounce back though, because I mean, I'm about to be at the game in December in Arizona, and shit,
What's up, Shmoney?
Bob Money,
Shmoney,
what he
Dan.
do?
Purdy
Yeah,
looks
last
pedestrian as hell. I was calling him Jimmy Jr. in the group chat last night. Jimmy Jr. I mean, it's obvious he's definitely more mobile than Jimmy.
mm-hmm.
Um, but I mean, he's starting to resemble Jimmy in the clutch, and that's when Jimmy was at
Yeah, in
his
the clutch, yeah,
worst
maybe,
in the
yeah.
clutch. I mean, in the Super Bowl, he played pretty good until that fourth quarter, and then when them harder throws came, he started missing guys deep. We've seen that from Purdy this year in the Rams game, missing
Hopefully he
wide
bounces
open.
back.
Yeah. Last
Yeah,
2 games.
hopefully he just bounces back.
CMC, he lost fumbles in career before last week. 2 lost since Browns.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we're giving the ball hella time. He has hella touches, not just
and he's hurt,
rushes,
but
but receiving.
yeah, he's just getting
Jimmy's brother,
smacked.
Jimmy's fucking golf caddy. Fucking kind of looks like Tobey Maguire. Like could be his cousin or some shit. Little young ass kid. That
Yeah,
little
that's
young
all
ass
we can,
kid got to step
hope
it
for.
up,
Just
man.
hope he bounces back. Just bounce back, Brock.
Yeah, but I mean, we see that's the thing is like, and I see a lot of people deflecting, trying to make excuses. Oh, it's the defense, but you guys weren't saying none of that shit when the defense is winning the games for him or helping him
Mhm.
win games. So it's a team game when Brock loses, but when Brock wins, it's all Brock. Like same energy, people. What the fuck we
Yeah.
doing here again? Let's keep it consistent.
And we're starting and yeah, and whatever. I mean, didn't we score a touchdown in the first
Yeah,
play?
we
Yeah, right. We were scoring touchdowns on the first drive, and then I think 2 weeks in a row we get the ball back second drive and just can't do anything about it. So
Purdy
we're
got us a
starting off
chance to
good,
win
and they
against the
just
Browns. He looked like garbage in crunch time last night. He looked like garbage in clutch against the Browns too. You take away that
yeah,
Ayuk
he just
40-yard play, Ayuk that was just like a little 5-yard pass, and Ayuk broke that shit and was trucking him. So I'm not gonna give Purdy all that credit
nah,
on that
it just
drive.
those Browns cornerbacks. They just stayed still and didn't do shit. They should have went for the tackle. That's where they lummed it up.
And
Take
Purdy,
advantage
I
of that
think they only
shit.
had what do we have in the fucking second half of that game? Like 20 yards total or
Five
some shit?
yards. It's like
Until that
5
last
yards.
drive, and then we got like
Yeah,
40 or 50.
couldn't do
I think we had like 21 yards
shit. We couldn't run the
in
ball.
the
We
whole
couldn't do
second
the
half
whole.
against the Browns.
Yeah,
So that's on Purdy. I
yeah,
mean, you gotta play better, Purdy. Like, I'm not gonna sit here and bash
yeah.
him, say he's a terrible quarterback. I'm not saying that. I'm
Nah.
just saying he's not the guy a lot of people were saying he was elite. It's too early. He could be that down the road, but I mean, I
Mhm,
personally think he's closer to his ceiling. I've said that from day one. I said he was a 4-year starter. He's
mhm,
got a lot of games under his belt. He came in. I kind of compared him to Mac Jones. I said, he's got that Mac where he's closer to his ceiling already. Mac was kind of NFL ready, but he had a very small ceiling. And
mhm,
and I say Purdy is definitely a little bit better than Mac Jones, but similar ceiling. Because the arm strength. He's definitely more mobile than Mac. He's got like quicker feet than Mac Jones. A little bit more accurate than Mac Jones. So I'd say he's a better version of Mac Jones, better version of Jimmy G. Um, Mainly the legs that's what makes him better than Jimmy. Because he can get away from the. He's got better pocket presence than Jimmy for sure. He doesn't take as many stupid sacks,
mhm.
fumbles. Um, but of concern is the fact that I didn't know this in his college, his whole career. I think he's only played in 3 rain games. I think that was his 3rd rain game or 4th rain game. So
Think he'll be all right.
cold weather Philly is what it's gonna be looking like. Hopefully we don't get any
But he
rain out
played
that
in
way.
Iowa, though. I mean, Iowa don't got no. I mean,
But that's what I'm saying. He
shit.
does.
I
We
mean, I
don't know
think
we don't know
that
how he
Browns
responds.
game
So
that
far, he
Browns
doesn't
game was just
respond well in rain
due
games. I mean, from the
due
small
to
sample size we got.
we played a solid ass defense,
Oh
and
yeah, we
then
can't let Moody escape this either.
oh yeah, that's another thing. Yeah,
I mean, you can look at our
yeah,
tweets on the
that's
Gold Dirty
another.
Bastards at Gold Bastards Twitter. We were not on board with this Moody 3rd round bullshit. I know a lot of motherfuckers on there was talking that bullshit. Oh, he's a great pick. You guys are gonna be eating your words when he's hitting 55 yards. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, he's missing 41 yarders
Yeah.
consistently. He's
So yeah.
he's an average kicker, which is why I said, why are you gonna take a kicker in the 3rd round when the guys in the best kickers in the league have all come 7th round undrafted? Um, the Ravens kicker, Justin Tucker, undrafted, I believe. I think Butker's like 6th or 7th. Who else? There's a bunch of guys just 6th, 7th, undrafted. There was no way to
Yeah.
justify the pick of picking a 3rd. Now you're seeing what I said in the offseason after the draft. Why didn't we go after a cornerback depth
Mhm.
with that 3rd round pick or offensive lineman? Even a defensive lineman at this point would have been better. I think somebody was saying, I think it was Ted H was saying we had a shot at is it Dewan Jones
Oh
from the Browns? I think he's a guard. I think he was taken in the 3rd round. And didn't we have like 3 or 4 3rd round picks this year? So
no,
I don't know if I'm pretty sure he might have been available.
no, because we
Maybe
traded
that
those
would
for
have been
CMC, right?
no, but we
Wasn't
had
that
hell
part
of
of the
them,
CMC
right?
package?
Because we had hell of like what's
No.
call it comp picks or whatever the fuck.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
think
know. I
that's what
could
it
be
was
wrong.
for.
Last week against Cleveland, Purdy had a bad game, but made the plays when he needed to, getting us into good winning field goal position. Yeah, but like I said, that was Ayuk, Hondo. He almost threw a pick right before that. He threw a little 5 yard, 7 yard pass to Ayuk. Ayuk broke it. They're poor tackles. I'm not giving him all the credit for get that drive. And he played like shit on a lot of those other positions. So I don't know. I mean, maybe it's just two bad games, but we're starting to see a pattern here, and hopefully he snaps out of it.
Yeah,
Um,
bounce
but
back.
I think this is more of who Brock Purdy is than what we were seeing the first beginning. You know, like that, and that's what my argument was for saying that he's not this great franchise quarterback. Is you strip away some of these uh, weapons that he has.
Hmm.
You put him on a team like Jordan Love when the Packers, where he's throwing a Luke Musgrave, Jameer, I don't even know, Romeo Dubs. Like Purdy wouldn't even make the playoffs. And I was arguing with somebody on Twitter. I was like, well, because they were trying to say he's better than Mahomes back then. This was like before the Cleveland game, and I'm like, if you put Purdy on that team that Mahomes won the Super Bowl with last year, I don't even think they make the playoffs. Like he's throwing to
Hmm.
nobodies. He's throwing to Valdez, Scantling, uh, Juju, Twitter, TikTok boy. Um, yeah, like that's the difference though. Elite quarterbacks are going to turn these, quote unquote bummy receivers into actual legit targets, legit weapons. You know,
Hmm.
what is Womack saying here? Baxter 3/3. Yeah, we had 3/3 in last year's draft. Baxter, can you Womack? I don't know. What are you going by these days? I'm not even sure.
Womeezy.
Womeezy. Can you
Womeezy
look
with the
up
sniper.
if we had a chance at Dewan Jones, offensive guard, I believe, the one that the Browns got? If we had a chance and we just passed him in the third round, we may have because we also got Latu in the third, right?
I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, Latu was third. Ayuk 0 catches second half. Yeah, but I don't know. I'd have to look at the tape and see did they take him away or we just stopped throwing to him. Cleveland Browns drafted the kicker in the Sugarnaut says Cleveland Browns drafted a kicker in fourth round last year, cut him before this season. Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a mistake. It was a mistake. Now you got all the fans saying let's bring back Robbie Gold. I'm with it at this point. What have you got to lose? I mean, put fucking Moody on the practice squad. Let him practice some fucking kicks. He has that look of a shook ass fuck too. He looks shook. Like his face looks shook. He looks scared. He has that weird kicker demeanor to him where like you're just not confident. You're not confident. Are you confident in Philly in a possible snow game or a 20-degree fucking game with a 50-yard field goal with a chance to the Super Bowl on the line? Like, I'm not confident in that. Even even in that Browns game, I put in the group chat, like, I don't trust this. Go for the touchdown. He's going to miss the field goal. Like, I think he's going to miss the field goal. Let's be aggressive and go for the touchdown. Shanny elected not to. He elected just run it and run out the clock and take a, you should have got him 10 yards closer. Maybe he hits that. Make it a, but knowing
That's
Moody,
yeah.
I don't know. You never know. Jair Brown, Moody, Latu. Jair Brown, man, I know it was hyped up a lot in the offseason. But I don't know if that was a good pick. Um, it's too early to tell though. You got to see him get some live game reps. So Womack, did we have a chance at what is it, Dewan Jones? I'm just curious because we needed an offensive line, some offensive line depth, and he looks like he could have
We
been
need
a stud find for the
those
Browns in the
trenches.
third round.
Yeah.
Uh, John Jones out, UFC time 295. Yeah, we mentioned that earlier, Bob Money. We broke the news here live on Gold Dirty
Hmm.
Bastards. And while I'm talking about Gold Dirty Bastards here, uh, thanks everybody for tuning in. Make sure to give us a like, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend,
Yeah.
get our name out there, help us get the algorithm popping. Because we say have a lot of offensive
Hmm.
stuff, so we get shadow banned on Instagram, we get shadow banned on Twitter. It's hard
Can't
to
leave
grow,
comments on
and
Twitter.
and
Shit's happening.
And
She's
we're not
going
ass
down.
kissers. We're not out here
Yeah.
blowing dudes for likes and this and that. We're gonna keep it real on this show. That's always been our goal, is to keep it as authentic as possible. So we're not doing shit for likes. We don't have takes for likes. Womack kind of be bullshit. I don't know about him. I can speak for me and Big Leo. We don't say shit for likes. This is the shit we argue about in group chat. Um, so we're not just saying
Yep.
outlandish takes. Our group chats,
Yeah.
you miss 2 hours prime time group chat, you're missing like 60, 70 texts. If we're dissing each other, you could look at 150 an hour possibly. And then you
Not
go
the
away,
diss
then you
text.
come back, you're like, what the fuck?
What the
Baxter and E
fuck happened?
Major arguing
What?
about
Yeah.
boxing,
Casual.
going extreme.
Yeah, all that shit.
It's
Casual
gonna be
boxing
like
fans,
you
all
could be
type of
looking
shit.
at like 60
Painting.
texts about talking shit to each other.
Yeah.
Baxter being a casual, which I kind of agree. He's a casual boxing fan.
Mm.
Yeah. But anyway, if you like our content, if you like Bay Area teams, if you like the Bay Area itself, um, sports, TV shows, whatever you're into, we even talk comics here once in a while. We got the comic
Yeah.
SF Comic Book Company. We'll get them on here one of these episodes to talk
Yeah.
some
Hondo.
comic talk
What's
maybe.
up? Hop on. Yeah. Get
Supposedly we're gonna
Hondo.
have a conspiracy episode if Womack ever stops being scared, but he's kind of scared. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask him
Yeah,
why.
we need Will on that one too.
Yeah. So
Yeah, me and
yeah,
Will be
if you
going.
if you like
Yeah, me.
if you like what you see, give us a like,
Go ahead.
subscribe, and tell your folks
And
about us.
join the Discord channel. Me and
Join the
Will be on it.
Discord. Join the Twitter, Instagram. We don't have a Facebook. Facebook's kind of for us
Nah.
old folks. Yeah, it's not really popping. What other social media we got? We do have a TikTok, but we never use it. I'm not really into it, but we might start going down that avenue.
Yeah.
So anyway, yeah, like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. Hit the notification bell so you get notifications when we do go live. If you have any comments or questions or whatever, hit us on any social media. We're pretty responsive. You have any criticism, you think we need to improve on some stuff, you think
Yeah,
you
yeah.
got
Let
some
us know.
ideas
Yeah.
for how we can improve on the show, we're open
Shit,
to
want to hop on too?
everybody's opinion. Yeah, if you want to hop on, we can send you a link but you got to bring your A game. Don't be bullshitting. Have some good audio. Don't be like me and have the fucked up audio where you're echoing and shit.
Yeah.
Have some legit shit. Just do some tests before you come on. But yeah, I mean, we're open to have people on. We could debate. You could just talk sports. You could talk movies. You could promote whatever you got an
Yeah, yeah.
album coming out. You got some
Clothing,
some video production coming out. That's cool
music,
too. Clothing.
clothing. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway,
We're here to network.
back to regularly scheduled programming. So UFC, he's out. We got a couple comments here. Womack says we passed him up twice. Dewan Jones passed up twice in the third round. Sounds pretty Shanahan-ish. Was Moody one of those picks, or was it just Latu and? It's probably Latu and Jair. Ninth pick, fourth round. So we passed him 3 times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Damn. Womack is the QB whisperer. He's the careless whisperer. I don't know about the QB whisperer. He's the George Michael type of guy. Never gonna dance again. I won't make tap dance. I'm never gonna tap dance again. Careless Womack. Okay, so are we done with the Niners? Do we have anything positive to say about the Niners right now?
Positive right now is
Let's try to end it with some positivity.
we come home, played
5-2.
Cincy, 5-2. Last year, started. I got a funky start. I think these are problems that we the injuries. I mean, you can never predict injuries, but still, though, I just get creative with this play, with the play calling
Yeah,
a little bit
offense has been
more.
stale.
And just, but I mean, we got all these dudes. We got Kittle,
Where the fuck is Armstead? Is he still
Devo.
on the team? I don't
Yeah,
know.
that's another thing.
I
Yeah,
don't know. I don't know.
team gotta wake. Yeah, gotta wake up. Wake up. That's all. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
That's
he's
it.
modeling skims with Bosa and
Yeah.
giving us the Kardashian curse. Could be a
Yeah.
possibility.
Yeah. I mean, me, and Womack we're bashing Josh Allen a couple weeks ago, and then he was lining it up. Hopefully, the Niners listen to the podcast,
And then he
and then
started playing week again last week.
yeah, then he started playing week. Yeah,
But
But
that's
still, though, yeah.
I will say that's a divisional game, and Belichick
Mhm.
probably knows
Oh
some
yeah,
of his tendencies, but still, Josh Allen got to play better. There's no doubt about
yeah.
that. I mean,
So
we don't really give a fuck. We're not really Bills fans, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, but bounce back.
from
So
a
hopefully that's the
unbiased
yeah.
opinion. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll
Oh,
probably peep ticket prices for the Cincy game. If I see something.
I heard they were dropping, possibly.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's shit. Let me hop on
Uh,
right now.
Speaking of ticket prices, GDBZ will be in the building for the Haney fight, Haney versus Progress. Supposedly,
I know I will be there. I don't know if there's
ticket
other.
sales are going crazy.
I don't know if
I
other
might be there. I
GDB.
might sell my ticket and go to the Shakur fight. He's a better fighter than Haney, so I might just do that.
Yo, E Major. I hope you're listening. Come and check your boy
He's
Frank.
just gonna say he's a clout chaser. Blah blah blah. He's a clout chaser.
Come on, Frank.
He's a
Come on,
clout chaser,
Frank.
Frank. It's growth.
Come on, Frank. No, but that's sick though. That's good. You said they opened up the 200 section, so that's cool. That means people, it's gonna be a potentially be sold out event, and then that's good for the city. Get these championship boxing back to the city. Chase Center looks like a location that will be popping, and that's dope. Definitely, we deserve some championship boxing here in the city. So let's make it happen.
Uh, Definitely got a better chin. Oh, Shakur.
Uh,
Yeah. We'll save it for the
we'll
TDC. Give us a couple minutes. We're gonna talk a little bit of boxing tonight. Just a little touch. We'll probably just go through the schedule and that kind of stuff. Uh, so any more positives?
Mm,
Ayuk's been pretty solid for the year. Defense can only get better. I would
yeah,
say that. If we trade for a couple pieces, maybe
yeah, that's what
a
I'm saying.
Brian Burns, maybe
I don't think
get some
Brian.
pass
Yeah,
rush in there.
yeah, get some help. Try to see, just see what you get, and then start. That's what this is what team got. This team got to do. You show like we're in it. Let's go. This is our time. Let's go get it. Let's go get it.
Yeah, for sure. Let me take a look at the sack leaders real quick. I just want to see where Bosa's at. I know he's
Not
pretty low down there.
probably top 20.
What does he have? 3.5,
Thought he had
two and
two
a
and a
half.
half. Thought he had two and a half.
Damn, that's pretty weak, Bosa.
Yeah.
I think Joey Bosa might have more than him. Where the fuck is he even at? I don't see him on here.
Yeah,
Joey
I don't
Bosa
think.
has. Joey Bosa has. Let's see. Joey Bosa has 3. Hargrave has 3. Nick Bosa way down below Drake Jackson got 3 still stuck on
Yeah, from
3.
week one.
Nick
Yeah,
Bosa with 2.5 sacks. Wow,
yeah.
wow, wow. So top 3 is Daniel Hunter has 9 for the Vikings. TJ Watt has 8, and he's had some picks. He's been all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
I think you're looking at him as DPOY this year. I know Myles Garrett's right on his heels. He has 7.5 sacks. Khalil Mack has 7, but he had 6 in one game. So yeah, take away that one game, and he's only got 1. Trey Hendricks got 7. Jags Josh Allen, who I thought the Niners should have took instead of Bosa and traded back, he got 7. He's a nice pass rusher. What does Brian Burns got? He's not really too far up there either. But if you put him on this roster, he'd probably get some sacks. I think we need another
Another one.
interior threat, man. We don't have
Yeah,
any Hargrave, and then that's it. Like
yeah.
Armstead ain't doing shit. Armstead is quiet.
Positive. Warner. He's been on his.
Oh, that was scary though last night when he was crying.
Yeah.
Not
Oh,
crying when he was yelling.
yeah. Yeah. It
Shit.
looked like he had a Charlie horse. That's what it looked like. At first, I was like, hold up, because he wasn't touching the knee, but I was like, fuck, no. Yeah, but still though. Yeah, that's another thing. Yeah, Charlie's maybe.
Mason, where's TDP? He's a bigger back. He
Yeah.
can tire out the defenses a little more, soften them up. You could have a Thunder and Lightning
Go get
for
Derrick
TMT.
Henry. Titans are selling. Go get Derrick Henry. Fuck it.
Yeah, Derrick Henry would be nasty. If we had another, like another big, but Shanny doesn't seem to like the big bruising backs though. He likes guys who
I
can
did,
run every route and like, oh, you need your running back to run every route too. Like, what the fuck?
man.
I know for receivers, but man, he loves versatility. 3.5 sacks. Nah. NFL's
I thought you had 2.5.
from ESPN. It says 2.5.
Maybe they're not updated yet, but hopefully,
I don't
like once
think
again,
so.
Cincy they bounce back. Let's get both of 3 sacks on Saturday.
Oh, he says last sack came unblocked. McCaffrey 44 snaps played last night. Maybe more.
Hmm.
So is it 44 or not? What the fuck? This guy. All right. Well, I think we should move into a little bit of NFL pick'em. It's a
All
good
right,
time
let's
for
do
some pick'em. Enough Niner bashing. It's been a rough couple weeks for us here at the GDBZ. So let's move into the morning game. We have the Los Angeles Rams, who've been a little bit surprising this season, taking on the Dallas Cowgirls. This one is at AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas. It's a 10 a.m. game on Fox. Big Leo, who you got in this one?
I'm gonna take the Cowboys. Um, Give me the Cowboys.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I could. I was thinking Cowboys at first too. I'm kind of back and forth. This is a tough game this week. Just glancing at it is pretty tough from a betting
Mm-hmm.
standpoint, at least. Uh, so yeah, I guess Cowboys at home. I guess I'll go for them, but I'm not like, man,
Yeah.
I'm not super confident in that pick because the Rams. I could see Puka and Cooper Cup given the Cowboys secondary problems. You know what? I'm gonna switch it up and go with the upset.
All right. Yeah. So Dallas -6.5, over under is 45.5. If
I
it
say
was
definitely take
pick'em,
the. I'd say take the Rams with the points for sure.
yeah. But if we're doing just regular pick'ems, give me the Cowboys.
Okay, I'll say I'll take the upset, just because I like the matchup of the
Mm-hmm.
Puka and Cooper Cup against the Cowboys secondary that doesn't have Trayvon Diggs anymore. And then you got
Mm-hmm.
the running back Kyron Williams. He's been pretty solid too for the Rams. So I think the
Mm-hmm.
Rams could create some problems. Their defense has been pretty good as well this year. You got Aaron Donald. I could see him sacking Dak, getting in Dak's face, Dak
Fuck it.
choking it up. So give me the
Have Lynch.
Rams.
Fuck it. Have Lynch call the Rams. See if uh try to get Donald. Oh yeah, what's his name? Donald.
Yeah.
Fuck
As
it.
much as I hate both these teams, I have to pick one. But yeah, give me the upset Rams.
All right.
Baxter picking, or he's just being a weirdo.
I don't know. Just skip for him because
I
he'll
don't
probably
know.
just put. I
Gonna
don't
flip
know.
some coins,
I don't know.
flipping
Ah,
coins. Probably asking
uh,
that little fortune teller machine from Big. Probably asking him questions. What was his name?
little eight
Zarbo
ball,
or Zardo
little
or something?
a little
Zerdo.
eight ball thing.
Magic 8 Ball. Who's gonna win this week? Minnesota at Green Bay. Lambeau Field. 10 a.m. on Fox. Jordan Love been sketchy, man. The play calling been bad. But this is a division game. I don't know about this one. What are you taking?
So currently the line is even, over under
Yeah,
43.
that's about what I thought.
Give me the Vikings. I mean, shit, Cousins was very impressive against this.
Yeah,
Um, just based on the two teams, whoever has the who has the better quarterback, I'm gonna take Cousins. So give me the Vikings.
yeah. I'm gonna go with the Vikings too in this one. Love's play has gone downhill.
Hmm.
The coach does some weird ass play calling too. Um, they don't have any weapons really either. Just Aaron Jones. No
Hmm.
deep threats. So yeah, I think the Vikings. I mean, there could be a letdown because they beat us. So they
Yeah.
might be feeling themselves a little bit. Could see an
I
upset
mean,
here,
yeah, yeah,
but
yeah. Yeah. That's what I said. I
yeah,
mean, I think,
yeah, it's divisional game too. So this
yeah,
is another
against
one I'm
us
not
when
super confident on, but I'll take the Vikes. Better
yeah,
quarterback
the
play, like you
Vikings
mentioned.
always find a way to lose. I mean, they missed that field goal. We could have won with a touchdown drive, but it just didn't happen. So I would still take the
Uh,
Vikings.
he says Cowboys, Zartan. I guess that was the name of the thing for fucking big. Uh,
Zartan. Yeah, Zartan big, yep.
Vikes.
Vikes.
Vikes. Okay, we all like the Vikes. Uh, Atlanta Falcons at Tennessee Titans from Nissan Stadium, 10 a.m. on CBS. Man, this is an ugly game because I don't trust
Mhm.
Ritter and I don't trust Tannehill.
Yeah,
Like you said, Tennessee's having a fire sale. It looks like.
yeah.
And Atlanta Falcons are in first place in the NFC South currently after beating the Bucks
Mhm.
last week. I guess I'm gonna go with Atlanta, even though I don't trust
Yeah,
them either. Give me the
yeah,
Falcons.
yeah, same. Atlanta currently is, -2.5, over under 36.5. That means I don't expect a
Damn.
lot of points in this game. I would still take the Falcons. Yeah, this is a game I wouldn't even touch at all.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not. I don't think I'm touching anything this week. I lost on the Warriors tonight too, so that didn't help anything. Uh,
Yeah.
that was some bullshit. We'll touch on that. New Orleans at Indianapolis. This one is a 10 a.m. Fox game. There's some bad games this week, honestly.
Mhm.
So you're looking at Minshew versus Derek Carr. I think Derek Carr's a little injured, beat up
Mhm,
too. This is an ugly game, man. I would say probably take the under on this one. But if I have to pick a
mhm.
team, I guess give me the Colts at home. I know they got Jonathan Taylor healthy. Um, I don't trust Derek Carr to do much.
Yeah.
Him and Minshew, I'd say, are damn near equals. They're both weak. Like this is
Mhm.
not an intriguing game at all. So if I have to pick a team, I'm picking the Colts. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, so currently the Colts are -1, over under is 43.5.
Free agency. Come on, Hunter.
Uh,
We'll get there. We'll get there in the offseason.
uh, um,
I don't even know the free
I
agents
would
yet.
take the Saints. Minshew, yeah, just doesn't cut it for me. Give me the Saints.
Uh, Womack's always going to pick New Orleans. Yeah,
Yeah,
he always picks them.
he
He
loves New
loves the
Orleans.
Saints.
He
He's
loves
a
the Saints.
Rougarou. Rougarou.
You ain't no snake, Snip. That was a
And I'm not a
good
saint, apparently. Uh, I'm definitely not a saint. But Womack reminded me of that one day. Classic Womack. New England against Miami. This is a CBS 10 a.m. game. Give me the Dolphins, even though, yeah, give me the Dolphins. Patriots,
yeah.
even though they had a big win last week, I think they're done. Womack
Mhm.
is laughing his ass off because he knows 720. Uh,
Yeah, so
I think we're
I'll
all
take
on the Dolphins.
yeah, take the Dolphins. Miami's -9.5, over under 47. Dolphins are, yeah, I'll take the Dolphins for sure.
New York, New York versus New York. Oh man, this is a loser
New York
bowl.
battle.
New York and New York, 10 a.m. CBS. Man, who you taking in this battle of the bums? This is the Rat
I'll
Bowl.
take
Let's
the
call it the Rat
Jets.
Bowl. The New York City Rat Bowl.
Yeah, I'll take the Jets. Currently, the Jets are -3. Over under is 36.5. Another game they don't expect a lot of scoring. I'll still take the Jets. Salah got this team playing pretty, uh, pretty good currently. I mean, just with what they have with Zach Wilson. Um,
Yeah,
so
I'll
yeah, I
take the
take the
Jets.
Jets. I take the
I'm not going to
Jets.
explain it. They're just
Yeah,
better than the Giants, I think. Not
yeah,
much, but a little bit better. Better defense.
yeah.
Jacksonville and Pittsburgh. This is a pretty intriguing one. This is probably got some
Mhm.
playoff implications. Uh, Jacksonville. What's the line on this one?
Jacksonville
Probably
-2.5. Over under
two
is
and a half.
42. 2.5. Yes.
Tempted to take the Jags. I could see Pittsburgh maybe getting an upset, but give me the Jags.
Yeah, I take Jacksonville. Shout out to Little Rich if he's watching. This is squad. I'll take the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Uh, anything goes says Pitt, so he's going against us.
Oh, it's going
So
against us.
definitely bet the
All right.
house on the Jaguars. Philadelphia Eagles at Washington Redskins. This is a tricky one because the Washington Redskins Commanders have given the Eagles uh, problems. This is another 10 a.m. game. They've given us
Hmm.
some problems in the past. Their divisional rival, but I mean, you kind of just got to go with the Eagles on this one. Better quarterback, better coaching,
Hmm.
better defense, better all around team. So I mean, I know you could see an upset because it's in division. I'd say
Yeah.
maybe don't take the Eagles to cover, but I would say maybe they get the win money line.
Yeah.
It's in
Yeah.
Washington as well. I don't
Yeah.
know if you could possibly be looking at bad weather in that
Yeah.
one maybe.
Washington. Currently look like it's partly cloudy. It'll be 57 degrees. Yeah, same. I would take the Eagles. We saw, I saw it last week. Um, Eagles were facing the Dolphins. Uh, they're just the better team overall right now. No, I mean overall in the whole NFL.
Yeah,
Uh,
the NFL
if the
that
if the
the offensive
Eagles,
line when it's healthy, man,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
bullies.
right, yeah. Commanders, very disappointing. I thought they're going to be a solid team the last couple of years with their draft pick, especially with all the defensive players drafting.
Yeah,
It
they got a
hasn't
bunch of Alabama
it
guys.
hasn't yeah. And there's a rumor too. I mean, well, there was no rumor, but they were saying that Chase Young may potentially to the Niners. There was a prop bet. It was, I think, plus 400. But I doubt that happens. But still, the give me the Eagles. It's Eagles
Yeah.
should win this game easy, maybe by a
Uh,
touchdown.
Houston at Carolina.
Mhm,
That's the battle of the rookies. It's gonna be Bryce Young versus CJ Stroud. So
mhm,
far, CJ Stroud has looked a lot better than
mhm.
Bryce Young. Give me Houston on the road. I think they have better defense.
Yeah.
Um, they have the better quarterback currently. I think he's a better prospect anyway. So yeah, give me Houston.
Same. Houston's currently -3. Over under is 43.
Trade for Sweat. Carolina gets first win. Nah,
Nah, it's a
maybe.
negative. That's a
Uh,
negative.
Cleveland and Seattle. This is a good game. This is two opponents we're gonna have this season. We'll be facing
Mhm.
Seattle later in the season. Already faced Cleveland. I think I'm gonna go with Seattle to pull this one out. I think they're. I don't trust PJ Walker and Deshaun Watson can't stay on the field. Um, I know they have a great defense. I wouldn't say great, but they have a good defense. Um,
Mhm.
Seattle seems a little bit balanced, more balanced, better offense than the Browns. Now, if the Browns had Chubb, I'd say like, okay, maybe I take the Browns, but Chubb's not around right now. Hunt's been playing a little bit better, and Ford is out for 1 to 2 weeks, so it's going to be mostly mostly Hunt getting carries in this game. I don't know if DK will be back for the Seahawks, but I'll say I think the better coached and better overall team is the Seahawks, so
Yeah.
I'll take the Seahawks in this one.
Yeah. Same. I'll take Seattle. Seattle's -3. Over under is 30.5. Same thing. It might be I think it might potentially be a low scoring game. Maybe field goal. Whoever has the football last, and they'll probably be the Seahawks, and they win by a field goal.
It says Browns are due for a loss. Yeah, they are. They
Yeah.
are due for a loss. KC versus Denver. This is in Denver. 125 game. That Seahawks game is 105 game as well. So these are the afternoon slate. The afternoon slated games. Give me the Chiefs. I don't think we need an explanation on this one.
Yeah.
Chiefs. I
Yeah.
say they cover probably as well.
Yeah. Currently KC's -8. Over under is 46. Give me the Chiefs. Yeah. Broncos are a mess.
Yeah.
They're just
Even
total
though they did beat the
disaster.
Packers last week. Baltimore against
Yeah.
Arizona. This one should on paper you'd say Baltimore, but Arizona has shown to be like an upsetter this year. I'll still take Baltimore in this one, but I'd say don't bet on them to cover. I think this could be like a game that gets kind of sloppy or something, and you could see Arizona hanging around, and
Hmm.
maybe getting a late cover on the spread, possibly. I think a lot of people will be betting on Baltimore this week. So, Sometimes it goes beyond football with the deciding factors being you know who, the powers that be. Catch my drift. Baxter says Ravens.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
then we got
Same.
you taking Ravens.
Like the
I'll take
Ravens. Yeah.
Ravens too, but I don't know about cover.
Easy.
You think they
Holy
blow them out?
shit. Cardinals. Yeah. Cardinals. Yeah. That's another team. They're just a mess as well.
All right, Cincy and Niners. 125 here at Bat Stadium. Be careful, the bats will be out. Well, maybe not. It's only 125. It's not a night game. You'll be safe from the bats. Cincinnati versus the Niners. This is an intriguing matchup. We didn't even cover this in our Niner coverage. Actually, got just caught up in bashing the Niners. Poor play the last 2 weeks. What are we looking at here?
Mhm.
What are your predictions for this one?
Hopefully we bounce back. Short week. Come back home. We already know that Debo's not playing. We don't know if Trent plays. Uh, mm, CMC once again. Um, I know he's hurt. Hopefully, we make some adjustments. Maybe add Ronnie Bell to the offense. What's his name? Jordan Mason probably get some a little bit more runs and just start focusing on maybe getting Kittle a little bit more. I know a little bit more um in the game. Ayuk also. I mean, we didn't see no catches in the second half against the Vikings. And then and hopefully Brock uses the last two games and sees that where he needs to improve. Maybe understand when it comes to that clutch moment, just play a little bit smarter. I'm pretty sure he wish he had that pass back, but just bounce back from those two losses, and hopefully we win. Um, just the way how it looks right now, probably Niners win 2017.
Yeah.
And that's the thing too, Moody. So that's another thing. You're gonna be expecting Moody to just bounce back too from those fucking field goal misses. So that's all you could do. That's all you could hope.
Yeah. Man, I don't know, man. I don't feel confident picking the Niners this week.
Yes.
I hate to pick
Yeah.
against them, but
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna pick against them this week.
Guess out there. Yeah.
Mixon can run the ball since he's balanced on offense.
Hmm.
I know T. Higgins was a little banged up, but I think he might be a little bit healthy for this game. Jamar Chase has gotten healthy over the last few weeks. Burrow's gotten healthy over the last few weeks. They have a decent D line. I think they can get some pressure on Purdy. Um, and we played them 2 years ago, and that one went down to the wire.
Yeah.
Um,
Overtime, right?
oh
Or
yeah, dude, did go to overtime. So
yeah.
Cincy, they're pretty well coached.
Hmm.
Um, I'm gonna pick against the Niners. I'm gonna say Cincy 28-24. I think it might be a close game, but I think maybe they pull it out by 4 on us. Maybe take the
Okay.
over. But I'm hoping the Niners win. I hope I'm wrong. Please, make me some fucking crow.
Yeah.
Um, I don't give a fuck. I'll eat crow all day if we're winning
Yeah.
games. So, uh, let's see, what is anything goes says Moody missed 2 field goals. Oh, that's another thing. Moody could miss some field goals in this game. Yep,
Yeah.
definitely. The wind's probably gonna be picking up, getting closer to winter.
Shows 67. Um,
Oh, Cincy
Sunny.
coming off a bye week as well. Good point, Hondo. Gonna be a tough game. If it wasn't home, I'd take
Yep. Yep.
Cincy. Must win though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say must win still. I like I said, as long as this team gets in the playoff, I said this like I'm not too concerned about the top seed. I mean, it's nice if we get that to keep Philly away, but I don't think that's. I don't know if that's possible at this point. I know we're only getting down one game on them, but I don't know. I just kind of have a feeling Philly's going to get that top seed. So I mean,
Yeah.
I'm not too concerned. I mean, it's kind of like what we wanted to prove, right? We could go in there and beat them with Brock.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get 2 chances. We may get 2 chances this year. We're gonna get one in December for sure, but down the road we could get another chance to go in there and see if we could beat them. Yeah, I don't know, man. I wouldn't say it's a must win though. I could see if we're 4-3 going in the bye, I could see us getting hot. You know, we've seen that this team can be a very hot second half of the season team. Um, I think I predicted 4 or 5 wins, 4 or 5 losses for us anyway. I think I said 5. Everybody was like, "Oh, you're crazy,"
Losses?
but yeah, losses. I was
Yeah.
like, nah, I'm not with that
Well,
undefeated bullshit.
oh yeah, I didn't say them. Yeah, yeah, 4 losses.
Say 4. I say
Yeah.
5. I think I said 5 at the beginning. I think I said 12-5. Could be wrong. We'll have to go check when we're not feeling lazy. We'll figure it out. We'll get some downtime. We'll try to get
That's true.
to it.
Yeah, we lost to the Browns, and they were when they were coming off a bye week. So
Everybody comes off a bye week against us, or what? What the fuck?
yeah,
Seems like it. Weren't the Cowboys off a bye against us too? Maybe not.
what was that?
Were the Cowboys off a bye week against us? Nah, they were after. I don't know. Seems like we play a lot of teams off buys. I don't know. Could be
I
just
think we did.
mistaken.
Nah, probably. Nah, it was too early. Week 5 bye. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know the Browns was.
Yeah, Browns was. What do we play Cowboys week 5?
Hmm.
Let's see. I'll check real quick. Got time here. We're actually running a little under this week, so we got time to actually do some research. No, they were playing New England before us, so they weren't coming off a bye.
Okay. Yeah, I think with that week, it's too early to have a bye on week 5. I think it starts week 6.
Uh, anything goes. Didn't make a pick. Oh, he picked Niners. He says Niners. Okay. So I'm the only one on the. I'm the only one on the. On the
Score
thing.
prediction, Will Measy?
He doesn't
Well,
do
you don't
that.
know. Game time decision pick.
He ain't picking nothing. He ain't picking nothing.
I do my pick'ems at game time.
And that's a 125 game. Chicago and LA. How did this not get Chicago and LA Chargers? How did this not get flexed out of Sunday night? They could have flexed it for fucking pretty
Yeah.
much any other game. They should have put Niners and Bengals. That's the best
Yeah.
game of the week. Right? Yeah, it's not even close. Even Dallas and
Yeah.
the Rams is a better game.
Mhm.
I don't know. They got weird. Don't they got like weird? It has to be like an afternoon game to get flex or something like that. I don't know. I don't know their whole the rules and stipulations for
I
that.
think they start flexing games in December, I believe, right?
Nah, they flexed already.
Or did?
They did. They had a flex already earlier in the season. So I don't know why this. I don't know. They're probably just hating on us as usual. Monday. Oh, are we picking in this one? I'm picking the Chargers for sure against the Bears.
Oh yeah, Chargers.
Even though Staley's a terrible, terrible, terrible coach. Get that guy away from Justin Herbert, man. I want to see better for that guy. He's going to run him to the ground. He's always getting him hurt, putting him in badass situations, throwing the ball on 3rd and 25, game on the line. That guy don't know how to call it. That guy don't know how to call a game for shit. Las Vegas and Detroit is the Monday night game, night before Halloween. I say the Lions bounce back against the sorry ass Raiders. Give me the Lions 31 to
Lions.
13.
Oh yeah. Easy.
Thing. Blow them out.
Yeah, easy. Give me the
31-13.
Lions.
All right, so that does it for our weekly pick'em. Yeah, nice picks. Hopefully we don't look like jackasses this week. Looks like a tough week. I'd say just stay away from betting. Take a bye week on betting on this one. I don't really see any hot picks. It's kind
Yeah.
of some sketchy picks. Maybe do some teasers. Always teaser, always good. 7 point, 10 point, 13 point. I know some people were asking if they have 15 points. No, they do not have 15 points. Teasers.
God damn, that's a lot.
Yeah. Not gonna say any names, but somebody we know. Never heard of anything more than a 13-point teaser. Catch my drift.
Scared.
Okay, so I guess we'll touch on the Warriors real
15-point
quick.
straight. All right, yeah, let's go. Did you guys watch
Lost
the
in the
game?
opener. I didn't see the whole game. I had some family
Hmm.
stuff to attend to. I went to see my grandma. But I seen a little bit second half.
Hmm.
Sloppy play in the fourth quarter for sure. Chris Paul looked okay.
Yeah.
Um, they were calling
Eh,
bullshit fouls on Steph. I know that. I
Five
seen a
fouls.
couple where
Yeah.
I was like, "What are they doing?"
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
uh, then they had one on Kaminga offensive that was some bullshit. They even reviewed it and they still called the
Yeah.
bullshit.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Saw
they
that.
seem to get some whistles. I don't like to put it all on the refs because we made some bonehead plays. Moody dropping passes out of bounds as usual. Um,
Yeah.
Kaminga missing 2 free throws in the clutch.
That
That's
hurt.
going to be an
Yeah, that
issue.
hurt.
I forgot about his very poor free throw shooting. He's like a 70,
Hmm.
I think, career, maybe
Hmm.
lower than that.
Yeah.
What is he like 65 maybe? So yeah, his
Yeah.
free throw
Womack's
shooting could
around.
be
Yeah.
much.
Womack. Yeah. Check that. Yeah.
Come on, stat boy,
Yeah. It would
get
have been
on it.
nice to. Yeah. I. Yeah. We didn't have Draymond tonight, so that could have been a factor. But still, though, Suns didn't have Bradley Beal. But I like how the team was playing. We were missing some easy layups. Um, but it's remember the Suns also are top three, maybe top four team right now in
Yeah,
the Pacific. So it was a game at home, first game of the season. We did have a lousy second quarter, but you know what? Always, I mean, there's already third quarter team bounced back. They had a lead. The game got close at the end. There was some plays once again, yeah, like that, like you mentioned the Moody. The Kaminga missed free throws, but overall, I thought the team played pretty good, especially with Chris Paul. And I like how Chris Paul's already telling Kaminga, he's already talking to the young. So you need, I mean, you guys, I mean, you want Kaminga to get better because this is third year.
yeah. He only had 12 points in 20 minutes tonight.
Have
Sarge
it.
had 7.
What was that?
Sarge had 7 points only.
Mm-hmm.
Kaminga with 12.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Um,
Moody had
Clay,
11.
yeah, Clay only had 12, I believe. That's gonna be huge. I
Yeah,
don't mean
15.
15. Okay.
We got to do
Um,
better than that, though. We need him to
yeah, I
get
gotta do
20.
better. And then I just don't see Clay getting better at all. I think Clay is a part of his career that he's declining. And it's sad to say and also see because I mean he's a sharpshooter, but you got to play better. And I was just looking at the schedule. I already posted this on the Discord. Next 7 games. This is it, a home game, and then we go to the Kings, we go to the Rockets, the Pelicans. Then they come back to Chase Center, play the Kings. Then we play the Thunder, Cavaliers, Pistons, and Nuggets all on the road. We were a lousy road team last year, so
Oh, yeah.
hopefully we get
Terrible.
some wins here. Maybe go, maybe could get a win with the Rockets. The Kings are good. I mean, that I could see that game either going either way. Thunder, they're a young team, but they always play us pretty good. Cavaliers, another good team. Piston, the Wiseman game. We should get a win, that. Nuggets, they just won the championship. So it's going to be tough the next 7 games. So this is going to show us where we at. If we're a top Pacific um, team, and
Center is going to be a problem, though.
yeah, yeah, yeah. But just tonight, I thought they played pretty good, decent. Draymond didn't play, and potentially Draymond won't play against the game against the Kings, second game. So hopefully, and he's sloppy. First game of the season.
I'd like to see the young Trace Jackson Davis get some run.
Hmm.
You could definitely he didn't play tonight, coach's decision, but you could
Hmm.
definitely get him some run and not play Corey Joseph.
Hmm.
Um I mean I guess he was spelling Curry, but I mean you could use Chris Paul to do that.
Hmm.
I would rather see Trace Jackson Davis because he's a bigger dude. He's He's 6'9", 245. So he could play him down low. See what you can get out of him. You can get some dunks. I know he's a little bit
Mhm.
athletic, so he can definitely get some dunks. He's a little bit explosive. I
Mhm.
think I think you're going to see something out of him later in the season, playoff time. I think he could be a factor on this team late.
Mhm.
So I want
Yeah.
to see him get some runs during the season, some minutes during the season.
Yeah. And yeah,
Hondo
and
says Clay missed a lot of shots from what he saw. Yeah, we all seen
yeah.
it.
Yeah. Also with Wiggins. Wiggins was 4 for 12 tonight. Thompson was 6 for 18. I mean, he's taking the shots. We already know. Once he gets hot, he gets caught, he gets hot. But if he's shooting, he'll and nothing's dropping. It's most likely gonna be a terrible game for him. And also maybe just go up instead of shooting for the three, just go for a mid shoot. I mean, go for mid range shooting. And yeah, also it's gonna be also if Peyton's playing 21 minutes. I know he's more there for the defense, but you got to get more than 1 point though. That's what it is with the
Yeah,
guys.
you gotta get him some
That's
dunks
the
though.
thing with
That's
this
that,
season.
but that's kind of on Curry. You got to get him some fast break dunks
Yeah,
and get him some easy looks to
yeah,
get to the rim to rip on people.
yeah. I mean, Steph had 27, but he did have 5 fouls. So when that happens, you gotta have everybody needs to contribute. So
I know he
sign
had
of
a
the
lot of
season,
turnovers at the end of the game.
yeah, just slopping passes. And then usually this is what happens, when the first couple of games of the season, you'll see some slop. But then hopefully they play much cleaner and um yeah, it's gonna be a good game against the Kings. I believe we play them Thursday. Let me see when we played the Kings. Yeah, play them on Friday. So should be a good one.
What are we doing for predictions on the Warriors? Where do you see us landing seed wise?
Um, I could see us winning by 48, 49, maybe.
Yeah, I'll
Mm,
say we get 51. Yeah, I say we get 51 wins.
right under
That would
50,
probably looking at
five,
maybe the
6.
fourth seed, fifth seed.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'd say that's where the team probably end up.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but this is a team they can get in, they can win it all. But they're gonna have problems in the West with Joker. Um,
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be an issue. We still have no answer for him. You
Mm-hmm.
brought in Chris Paul. He does nothing to solve that problem. You're still gonna be looking at Draymond and Looney against
Mm-hmm.
Joker, and they'll tear us up in that matchup. Because I know Draymond can kind of hang with Joker for a while, but I mean, just imagine they're gonna get into foul trouble, and we got no other person to guard him.
Mm-hmm.
Those two guys are gonna get worn out later in the series, get
Dario, we
tired.
got was it Dario Saric?
He'll get smoked by Joker. Joker will score 50 on that dude.
Salima
Yeah, he'll score 50
needs a
on
little
him.
help.
He ain't doing shit to Joker.
But gotta go
How
get
tall is
Batman.
Sarge? He's only what, like 6'10"? Yeah, 6'10". Joker will go off on that guy. 225. Yeah, Joker's punking on
Go
that
get
dude.
Batman.
Get somebody. We should take a chance on one of these dudes on the street, man. Like get them for cheap. Cousins. Uh, I don't know anybody. Shit, we got no bigs still. I mean, you thought Steve Kerr would have learned his lesson a little bit last year, but he seems determined to try to win with like one big in Looney, because Draymond is not really a true big. He's only what 6'9", 6'10". Um,
Mm-hmm.
he's not a center. He plays center good sometimes defensively, but I mean, in the West, you're gonna the Lakers loaded up. They got a bunch of bigs now. So I don't know, man. I don't know. That's what scares me the most is the bigs of the other team. It was a
Mm-hmm.
problem for us last year, and you're looking at another problem this year. Um, Thought we should have got somebody and addressed that during the off season, but I mean, I don't understand the thinking there. But you got Dunleavy Jr., who I not a wasn't a fan of him as a player. Don't have much confidence in him as a executive, whatever he is. Is he the GM? GM, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jim.
Bob Myers is gone, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah,
I still
still
think we
early.
do. We do have a chance to possibly make a last run. But I think you got to address that big man. I think that's got to be done somehow, some way. Got to do something. If you have to
Mm-hmm.
make a trade and get one, even get a guy off the street. Like I said, we have too many
Go get Ray
small
Dubzilla.
forwards and guards.
He's
Yeah,
6'3", 6'4".
I mean, you need somebody just to throw a body at Joker, like
Yeah.
just to play physical on him and not have to worry about Draymond getting 5 fouls quick or Looney getting 5 fouls quick. You need one more body in there just to
Mm-hmm.
give some hard fouls and just get in his face a little bit, play some physical defense at least. Because as it is, we lose either one of those guys to foul trouble, we're paper thin, dude. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll
Yeah.
see how it all
Yeah.
shakes up.
Yeah.
But I'll say, give me the 5th seed, 51 wins. 51 wins for the Warriors.
All right.
Is Mr. Bomeezy want to make any predictions, or are you gonna do like a 45 to 55? Let's you try to do last year. They could win anywhere from 40 to 60 games.
Anywhere from 0 to 82. They'll be there somewhere.
I guess he's probably not on anymore. He's not sniping. He's no longer sniping.
He's probably on Fortnite.
All right. I guess we're ready to almost wrap it up, huh? Yeah. I don't think we got too much more. I want to talk boxing, but there ain't nothing pressing there to really discuss as of right now. We'll get to that next
Fury
episode.
versus is a Saturday, right?
That's not real boxing. I'm tired of this circus boxing shit.
Exhibition.
The Usman, we can talk about that real quick. Usman, I felt he got kind of robbed. Volk got knocked the fuck out. That was crazy at UFC.
Yeah. I have a
But
link for that Fury thing.
Those are short notice fights. Fill-ins. What about Fury? Fuck Fury.
I'll have a link for that.
For sure. Yeah, we'll talk. We'll do a little mini TDC next episode. We'll get closer to some of the bigger fights coming up. What else we got? Let's do what we're watching. I haven't even watched too much either, so this will be a probably short segment. Loki.
I
Caught up on that. It's been a good season so far. I liked it. Keep you guessing a little bit. Different kind of format than last year a little bit, so it's kind of funny. What's his name's kind of funny in that Mobius? Loki, a little comedy in there actually. Pretty good. You ain't caught up on Ahsoka. Oh, Gen V.
Yeah, I'm on 5.
On Gen V.
No, Ahsoka. I'm on episode 5.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Gen V sick too.
It.
Check out Gen V. A spinoff of The Boys. Kind of same kind of graphic, bloody, same vibe as The Boys. But it's like college. It's like a college setting. So it's like it's the same universe. They even have a little bit of, you see a little characters, like you see crossovers. So definitely check that out if you're a fan of The Boys. Pretty sick. I like. I'm all caught up on that one too. That's what I was watching. That's it. Niners, NFL primetime. There ain't no movies out. I mean, the writer's strike just ended, or the actors? I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Womack would know. He's the Hollywood insider. What about you? You been watching anything good?
Nah, just started just trying to catch up on Ahsoka. What else? That's it, pretty much. I haven't watched anything. I've been working. Just been working, just
No
watching
movies out.
football on Sunday. I wanted to watch The Creator, but I just haven't had time to go to the movies. I haven't been to the theater in a minute. I wanted to peep that out. Um,
Kids are
I
hyped
think,
up on Five Nights at Freddy's. They want to watch that. They're going to watch
yeah,
that
I
on
think
Friday.
little Leo's going to watch that on Friday, Thursday.
Yeah, yeah. My daughters are
He got
going on
tickets
Friday.
already. He's got his shirt. He got his ticket, so he's juiced for that.
Yeah, they got their
Uh,
tickets too. Going with some of their friends and shit.
yeah. He asked me. I was like, "Nah, I'm cool. I ain't trying to watch that." So
Yeah,
he's,
that's a
you know,
skip for me.
yeah, it's big skip for me. But
Chuck
I
E.
think that's
Cheese hypes.
yeah, that's the type of movie he likes, and it's gonna be streaming on Peacock too. So I told him just watch it on Peacock.
Yeah, they want to go to the theater and
Yeah,
get
go to the movie. Yeah,
popcorn,
yeah.
icy
Get the
cherry.
icy. Little loves the kettle corn, all that shit.
Yeah, nachos are kind of weak. They fell off a century. They were good for a minute, but
Hmm.
even
Yeah,
their
but that's yeah.
popcorn kind of, I don't know, different now.
I'll probably be watching some college football this Saturday. I'm off Saturday, so.
Yeah, I've been watching a little bit here and there. I ain't been
Hmm.
started off earlier watching, but then I kind of drifted off. But I'm probably watching more games this week.
Hmm.
I'm gonna be working, so it's perfect time to watch the games. Uh, got my laptop
Definitely,
with
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Get paid to watch
Definitely,
college football.
yeah, definitely will be watching the Rangers World Series. So Diamondbacks.
Probably be
Be keep it.
skipping that, but
I'll be,
yeah,
yeah, I got some little bread on it, so you know I'll be cheering for. So hopefully, yeah, it's cool too.
we should be getting some shows back though. No, like Yellowstone,
Nah, I don't know.
November,
Yeah, we don't have our Hollywood insider right now.
Doomzilla,
Yeah, and
or
Anthony. I mean, anything goes. Will Measy, we haven't. Yeah, I don't haven't seen. Honestly, I haven't peeped anything. I haven't seen anything
I'll
that
try to peep real quick, see if
has
I see
grabbed
anything.
my attention. I'm like, yeah, I want to go check that out. The only thing is, yeah, I wanted to go watch that creator, but I was talking to Raymond Zilli. He's like, nah, she looks lemmy. I was like, all right, kind of killed it for me.
Let's see. Let me see. Let me see where we at.
The Marvels comes out in like what in two
Rick and
weeks.
Morty. Rick and Morty started a new season. I'm way behind on that.
I just watched season one. That was it.
I think I
She
watched
was
season
funny.
one and a couple episodes, but I always be forgetting about it. What else? That one started. I don't watch any of those like NBC,
Nah.
CBS shows. Those are for like 70-year-old people. F Boy Island. What the fuck is that? That's on CW. Goosebumps on Hulu. I'll probably watch that with the kids. It's a new season. Probably watch that for the Halloween type of shit.
Oh, I
Yeah, I
did
don't.
watch his documentary couple like last week on Netflix. This
What is
dude
this? Okay.
this dude uh he was guest on the Joe Rogan. He's like this archaeologist guy. Uh, how they found some caves in South Africa. Um, yeah, she's kind of sick. I like watching shit like that, some archaeology and shit, some
Yeah, I've been
history.
watching a lot of like those
What was it
Bermuda
called?
Triangle
Unknown.
type of
Yeah,
shits.
yeah. I forgot
The
what's
one
called.
with
It was,
William Shatner is kind of good. They be having hell episodes. Unexplained. They were
yeah, I haven't
talking
watched
about like the Bermuda Triangle,
that. Hmm.
the Alaskan Triangle. That one's cold too. I didn't even know about that shit. Alaska
Oh, that's
Triangle.
yes.
There's another one too. Devil's
Oh yeah, where's
Triangle.
Will at? Will should be yeah. Where's Will at? Will
I
be
don't
usually
know.
be dropping some shit. Where
Probably
you at,
got
Will?
tired of Womack shit and just tipped out.
Got tired of our shit. Let me see. What was it called?
What's
Unknown.
this Penn and Teller Fool Us? What's that shit about? It's on the CW. I don't know if you ever seen their show on when they used to have it on Showtime. That shit was good. What was that shit called?
Nah.
Yeah, there was like they used to expose hella shit. They would like talk about a bunch of stuff and then like uh kind of just break it down. What the fuck was that shit called? Oh, bullshit. Penn and Teller bullshit. That shit was good back in the day. They had some good
Hmm.
like episodes on that. So I don't know if this is similar to that or not. Penn and Teller bullshit. What's this one called? Penn and Teller fool us. I don't know. It's probably similar. What else? Yeah, I don't see nothing else. Damn, that writer's strike really fucked shit off.
Yeah, been a weak ass summer,
Oh,
fall
there's
for
a
movies and shows.
Scott Pilgrim show. I'll skip that shit. Doomzilla's probably all over that. That's gonna be on Netflix, a series. Disney Plus Echo. I don't know about that one. I might have to skip that one. That's gonna be, Echo from Hawkeye. No, yeah, Hawkeye.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
skip. I think that's a skip. Werewolf by Night. They released it in color. I don't know if you've
Fuller,
seen
right?
that one yet.
I've seen the original. I mean, the black and white one. It was
Yeah, it was
cool.
pretty sick.
Yeah,
It's pretty sick. They're gonna expand the universe, bring some monsters in it. Monsters Inc. Get hype.
pretty sick.
Monster Squad.
Should be doing that.
Power Book 3 Raising Canaan. That's coming out in December 1st. I don't even see the Yellowstone premiere on here though.
Ah,
Maybe it got
no.
pushed back. Shit. I hope not.
Hope not. Yeah, I was about to say, I hope not. That's just sick. My shit.
Damn. I hope it didn't get pushed back. They're just pushing out hella reality shows because of the
You don't need
writer
writers for
strike.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. There's been hella reality shows on all these streaming platforms. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I don't see nothing else. Bad Batch comes back January 4th. I gotta finish that season. That's a decent show. Star Wars Bad Batch. Yeah. Damn, it's gonna be a cruel summer as far as shows. Damn, I don't see shit. A cruel winter, I mean, not summer. Fuck. Damn. HBO don't be having shit right now either. Like none of these.
Yeah. I haven't seen anything really sick.
Loki's the only thing popping right now to me. Shit, I'm gonna be like you. I'm just gonna get on some documentary shit, I guess.
Yeah, they got some cool ass shit on Netflix. That's how I be doing.
I don't even fuck with Netflix, but I guess for documentaries, Netflix be like catering to some weak ass crowds. Like you kidding like the kids shit.
Mm-hmm.
Teenagers, it seems like. I don't wanna be fucking with them like that. Uh I guess yeah, it's just us. So let's get out of here. It looks like everybody
All
left.
right.
Everybody dipped out. Shit, we'll make it out of here before midnight, before 2 hours. That's a win for us. So we'll take that dub. I mean, usually we go over 2 hours. So, uh, as I mentioned before, if you like our content and you're interested, make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Help us out with
Mm.
the algorithm. Get us seen, heard more, all that good stuff. Any shout outs you want to give out before we dip out?
Shout out to GDB's 3-year anniversary podcast. What's
Third
up?
year, 3 years.
Shout out to everybody that came in and show loved and all that. You know, the guests, all the folks that be fuck with us on
Yeah, for sure.
on
Anybody subscribe, like,
yeah,
follow.
appreciate y'all. Right on. Hopefully we get some new subscribers and yeah. Anybody wants to ever hop on or whatever, let us know. Shit, we're
For
down.
sure. All right. On that note, I guess we're gonna get out of here. Been 3 great years so far. Hopefully we keep it going another 3,
Mm-hmm.
6, 9, maybe. I don't know. Shit. We'll see how far we can take this before we get sick of each other and just call it quits. I've almost been there with Baxter a couple times.
Hopefully, next episode we have the Womeezy. So, shout out to the Womeezy. Should have
Yeah,
been sniping all episode though.
should
Come
have been
on, bruh.
sniping. It's 3 year
Yeah,
anniversary.
come on. You should have been sniping.
It's all good. He's a Baxter. Yeah, so catch us on all of our social media, Twitter, the gram. Shit, if you want to go TikTok, maybe we'll post once every month or something. I don't know.
Discord, hop on Discord.
Discord. Definitely check us out on there. Yeah, pretty much everywhere except for Facebook. Yeah, that's about it. We're gonna get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Catch y'all on the next go round. Hopefully next week. Looks like my schedule has settled down a little bit, so I can run point again. So we'll probably be on a
There you
more
go.
consistent schedule.
What's up?
Every Tuesday night, I believe. That's what we're aiming for. Maybe a couple boxing specials. Maybe you'll get some TDC
Oh yeah,
live feed from the Haney fight. If
that'd
he
be
if I
sick.
show up, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe call
That'd be
might be
sick.
going to
Me and E
the
Majors for sure will be in the building. You know,
yeah
TDC, the
might be
Lions.
at the Shakur Stevenson fight instead, possibly. I don't know. We'll see. We'll play it by ear.
It's all cap, Frank. It's all cap.
All
Stop
right.
capping.
Catch us next time around.
All right.
We out.
Peace. Late.
Peace out. Right on for tuning in. If you've tuned in from day one, shout out to all our day ones.
Yeah.
Peace out.